A few months ago I sold my BMW C400 GT Maxi scooter and bought the Royal Enfield Classic 350, but somehow I'm missing this practicality, this ease of use of a Maxi scooter. I'm testing a few Maxi scooters now and see if I buy another one in addition to my Royal Enfield Classic, because it's something completely different. Today I will present you the Zontes 350E, a very interesting scooter, a lot of extras and a very good price. And I will tell you all the technical information, extras, and of course I will do a test ride afterwards. The Zontes 350E has a single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine with 349 cc, has 36.7 horsepower and 38 Newton meters, which is quite a lot. The weight is 198 kilograms, so it's not that heavy. The BMW was 214, so 16 kilograms lighter and more power. The Zontes has a quite long wheelbase. It's 1,565 millimeters. The seat height is 770 millimeters. We have a dual-channel ABS. We have a 15-inch wheel at the front, 14 in the back. And the transmission, of course, it's a CVT belt drive. I will show you some of the details now and some of the extras this scooter offers. So let me start here at the front. At the front we have daytime running lights here. Very nice shape. We have 6 LEDs at the front, 2 for the running light and 1 for the high beam. At the front we have a single disc brake with a J-Juan caliper. So it's a sub-brand of Brembo. 15-inch wheel at the front. The gas tank is here in the middle. You just push a button, then it opens. And the interesting thing is this gas tank has a volume of 16 liters. Most of the scooters are between 12 and 13 maximum. This one has 16 liters volume. So a very good touring scooter because the mileage is 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers. So here we see the engine, 349 cc, 36.7 horsepower. Looks very nice with this painted cover here of the engine. Exhaust also covered with some plastic. Everything looks very clean. Here's the footrest for the pillion, some rubber on the top. So then we have a very comfortable seat, quite soft, so should be a good comfort when you're riding it. Some handlebars for the pillion, very stable, very rugged. There's some rubber on the bottom, which is very pleasant when you grab it. Then we have the lights on the back, also LED. I like the shape of it, looks very nice. I will switch on the turn signals now to show you how they look. And as you can hear, they give this noise like in a car. Quite interesting. So you do not forget to switch off the turn signals. So, and here are the turn signals. It's a running light, which looks really amazing. Very good visibility. It goes even a little bit to the side, so when you're on the side you see it also. So I think they did a very good design with the rear lights. And on this side we have the CVT and the airbox, so everything a little bit rounded from the design. On the back we have 2 shocks where you can change the preload. Then we have, of course, center stand and a side stand. Now I will show you the handlebar and the controls. First thing I noticed, the mirrors, they are really nice. They have a good shape, good design. Also the housing of the brake fluid, very nice design. Then we have brake levers, which are adjustable, which is not very common on a scooter. Normally it's an extra. And here on the top we have a handbrake. So just in case you are standing on a hill, just switch it to the top and then it's locked and the scooter will not go anywhere. If you want to loosen it, just pull the brake and that's it. Then we have the high beam here, emergency lights. Here's the turn signal, very good from the handling, very easy. Horn. And here we have the button for the windscreen. It's electrically adjustable in 2 positions, which is very handy. I can show you from the side. So I think this will come very handy when you're on the Autobahn and you want to cover yourself from the winds. I think it gives a very good protection, but I will test it later. So this is very handy too. I also like the look of the handlebar. Everything is metal, not these plastic covers. It's very solid metal. Also these parts here, everything metal, just the ending part is made out of plastic. but this is very stable, and you can also clamp some stuff here. So a good design. This one you can take off here, this plastic, and you can put some mount here for phones. On this side we have the set and mode button. You can get into the menu and you can change the layout of the dash, for example. You can go into connection, where you can connect your smartphone for Apple or Android. Then you have the display, dark mode or bright mode or automatic. I'm in automatic now at the moment. You can change the brightness of the display. Bluetooth connection for a smartphone. Some information, and this is quite interesting. This scooter has a TPMS, a tire pressure monitoring system. Also very interesting extra. This is the traction control. You can turn on or off, time, unit, kilometers or miles per hour. Then you can change language between Chinese and English. I will go now for casual. So another design. You can go for street. Another design. And you can go for simple. This is the one I had before. Speedometer, fuel gauge, temperature, rev counter, time, the distance for maintenance, fuel level. You have a reach of 425 kilometers. This scooter is quite new. It has 83. So altogether it's around 500 kilometers if you are riding carefully. Battery voltage, and here's the tire pressure and tire temperature. Down here it's E, it's an eco mode. I will show you in a second. You can change that. And then you can go on the second display where you have your trip meter, average speed and average fuel consumption. So display very good. You can read it very good. And when I'm here at the front, you have a small box here in the front. There's a key inside, and behind the key there is a USB connection. And on the right side here's the button for the fuel, the seat opener. This is the power button. Here we have the eco mode. So when you push this button you can change from sport to eco. I think this is an interesting feature too. I have to see how it works. Then we have the kill switch here, and this is also something interesting if you turn this one on, but I have to start the engine for that. So I hope you can see it now. I turn it off and I turn it on, and the switches are illuminated on this side, also on the other side. Especially when you ride at night, when it's dark, very good feature. Here we have the starter button, and down here there is the switch for the heated grips. So they are also included, 5 positions. So also heated grips. I think this scooter nearly has everything you need. Then you have some protection here for your hands. Also you have heated grips, wind protection here at the front. So lots of features that are already included. Here at the front we have 2 glove boxes. I have a cable already in here. And here on the back, as you can see, we have 2 USB connectors, one USB-C and one standard USB, which is amazing. So we have 1 on the top, 2 down here, so this means 3 USB connections. And of course we have another glove box on the right side. Both are locked when the scooter is turned off. I already put something in the right glove box. It's a glove box, so of course my gloves. Then I have something to clean the plastics. I have a bottle of water. I have something to drink, some orange juice. I have something to clean my visor. And what is interesting, you can read it here, you can put 1.5 kilograms in there. And the room is so big, I can put my hand inside, you can see maybe. You can put a 1.5 liter bottle of water in there or whatever else. So this really is a huge glove box. You can put a lot of stuff in there, 1.5 liters. So a huge compartment. So in case you are traveling, you can put some tools in there, whatever. It's really big. And the next thing I show you is the storage compartment under the seat. So open the seat. And this really is huge. As you can see, I already have my helmet inside here. At the front there fits a helmet too. I will try if my one fits, because this is a quite big helmet here. I tried it with another one I think this one is too big. Yeah, this one is too big. I tried my Shoei Glamster here and it fits. So it depends on the size. If you have a very big helmet like this adventure helmet here, this one fits in the back part, and in the front part, open face helmet or a smaller full face helmet. As I told you, my size M Glamster from Shoei fits at the front. But all in all, it's a huge storage compartment. Has 50 liters. We have a light here, an LED light. And there's a divider here. You can take it off just in case you don't need it for some small parts here. You have some tools here on the top. And everything is covered to protect your helmet or whatever you put inside, which is a very good thing. I never saw this before. Most of the storage departments are plastic inside. This one is covered, so very well made. The price of the Zontes 350E is 5,500 euros, so it's the cheapest in the range of 350, 400 cc. All the others start at 6,000, 7,000 euros. So it's a good offer, and it has a lot of extras. So adjustable windscreen, parking brake, heated grips, 3 USB ports, huge storage compartments at the front, under the seat, 16-liter tanks, fuel consumption 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers, illuminated switches. So I think compared to the competitors, the Zontes 350E offers a lot for the price. I will do a test right now to see how the performance of the scooter is, but the look, I like it a lot. Reminds me a little bit of the old Bergman, and the lights are beautiful. The LED lights also in the back, very nice shape. The seat, very comfortable, but I will test this now when I'm riding. I can show you the seating position. This is the standard position, quite comfortable. You sit upright. The handlebars are quite high, so in a good position. And of course you can put your feet to the front. Then you have a small backrest here, which is very comfortable. You can lean back a little bit. And then depending on the weather, you can adjust the windscreen. Now I can completely look over it. I still can look on the top, but it covers much more of my body. But I will test this when I'm riding in a second. But the seating position, very comfortable. The seat itself, also very comfortable. So for my size, I'm 1.88 m. Perfect, very comfortable seating position. Okay, so let's go for a short test ride. Quite windy today, but it's good to test the wind protection of the scooter. So just switch it on here. Then the display is starting. Zontes, start engine, and let's go. So first about the seating position, it's very comfortable. The seat is really comfortable. It's soft but not too soft, feels a little bit like gel. So very comfortable. Also the backrest, foot position is very relaxing, especially with my size of 188 centimeters. Very comfortable leg position. Protection from the side here, wind protection very good. The readability of the display is very good. Even the sun is now directly shining on it. I can see everything. Also the mirrors. I have a very good rear view on the mirrors. Just a very small part of my arms in the rear view. They are quite big. They have a nice shape, the mirrors. So handling. ...198 kilograms, very easy to handle. You can just bring it from side to side with your hips very easily. It's quite windy. I will put the windscreen in the high position. Immediately there's less noise on the helmet. So the engine runs very smooth. There are no vibrations. No shaking in the handlebars, nothing. So engine, very pleasant. Sound of the exhaust, also very nice, very deep sound. I will test the brakes in a second. So from 50 to 0. Wow, that's good. Very good brakes. So the braking calipers of J-Juan, they work very good. No problem with the brakes. feels very good, very strong. Not too aggressive, especially at the front. Very pleasant way to brake. And the adjustable brake levers, they help to bring the levers in a good position for your hands. So now I will do a short acceleration test. The acceleration is very good. So the 36.7 horsepower and the 38 Newton meters give the Zontes a very good acceleration. Yeah, the Zontes handles very easy. So now when I can go a little bit faster. Stability in higher speeds is very good. Very pleasant, very stable. No vibrations. The engine runs super smooth. I feel no vibration in the hands. No vibrations in my feet. So Zontes did a very good job with the engine. Yeah, so the riding performance is very good for a 350cc, and I rode a lot of scooters from Honda, the Forza, I had an X-Max 300, I had the BMW. So if I compare it with all the others, especially because of the low price of 5,500 euros, it's at the same level, absolutely. Build quality is very good, the engine runs smooth, the brakes are good, even if it's just a single brake at the front. So a perfect cruiser, and because of the huge storage space under the seat and in the glove boxes, I think it's also a very good touring scooter. Top speed should be around 140-150, which is enough for my taste. And even in small twisties like this, easy to handle. It is so easy to ride a scooter, it's so pleasant, just twist and go. You have the brakes here, no shifting, just sit there, relaxed, enjoy the ride. This is what I like about riding a scooter. Of course, if I compare it with my Royal Enfield, it's something completely different. I can imagine it's much more comfortable on long distance riding. For sure, the look of the Royal Enfield and the way how it feels to ride it is something very special. And of course, no one will stop by and have a look at this nice scooter. But with your Royal Enfield, it's everywhere I stop, someone is looking at the bike, giving compliments. The design, the style is something completely different. But for the riding comfort, the practicality of a scooter, the Zontes is a very, very good bike to ride. Easy to handle, uncomplicated, and you can use this Zontes without any problem as a commuter. Go to work with it, put your bag under the seat, go on travel with this bike. You can do everything, city rides. Easy and uncomplicated to handle. And what I really like, especially when you do some touring with a scooter, is the range you have. At the moment, let me see, 425 kilometers left, and the scooter did already 94. So with one fuel tank you can do up to 500 kilometers, depending on the riding style and the speed. But if you're riding smooth on the country lanes with 80, 90, I think you can ride without any problems with 3.5 liters. And this gives you an enormous range, which is so pleasant when you do touring. And you don't always have to stop for a gas station. So here I can go a little bit faster. Yeah, and wind protection is very good. I just have a little bit on my arms. I will just put the windscreen down. Oh yeah, huge difference. I think you can hear it on the microphone. I get a lot of wind on my helmet, and now it's much more pleasant. So the windscreen gives a good protection, even if it's just in two positions, but it's enough. one position for city riding, and if you want some air, and another one for higher speeds or for touring. So my first impressions with the Zontes 350E, very pleasant scooter, very easy to ride, especially compared with the BMW, which is double the price. There's no difference in the quality of the riding, of the stability. Braking power is absolutely okay. The smoothness of the engine is very good. Exhaust sound is good. So all in all, a good bang for the buck. 5,500 euro for this scooter is fantastic. And if this scooter lasts for a long time and it's reliable, then a good choice for everyone who's looking for a Maxi scooter. So what's my conclusion about the Zontes 350E? I think it's a great scooter. If you see the price of 5,500 euros, it has great quality, it's riding very good, the engine is very smooth, it has lots of power, the riding comfort is great, the brakes are very good, the extras are everywhere, you have everything you need, heated grips, USB ports everywhere, illuminated switches, you can change the height of the windscreen, handbrake, lots of storage space, 16 liters tank, so it has a lot for a Maxi scooter for this price. Yeah, so it makes it quite difficult for me. I have to think about if this could be my next scooter. For sure, it's very interesting. We will see. We will see. For sure, quite difficult decision. So I hope you liked the video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't do it already, please subscribe to the channel. I see you in the next one. Take care, ride safe, and cheers.